Have you guys ever stopped and thought to yourself, damn, my dirt star is starting to look like it's getting a little overgrown, maybe? Well then, wow, do I have the video for you. What's going on, big dogs? SG Leo here, and in today's video, a man posts a video on how to nair your brown hole and shows absolutely everything. So sit back, relax, and let's get into this. Alrighty guys, so Kevin Leonardo's posted a video and it has went incredibly viral over the last week or so. And trust me, it is not because this video is as educational as everyone is saying it is, or how he says it's educational, or even how YouTube says it's educational. No, it's going viral because this guy almost immediately jump scares you in the video with a massive close-up shot of his turd baler. His entire backdoor hole is just shown 100% unfiltered, and it really surprises you at first. It really does. You just don't expect it at all. And before you ask, no, I cannot show the video. And well, it's more that I don't want to show the video of some random dude's asshole on my channel. But this whole thing has gotten a lot of people wondering, like, how is this able to happen since nudity is not allowed on YouTube as a platform, right? So, and there's actually a very simple answer to this. And the answer is because the video is actually marked as an educational video, which is really all this guy does. So YouTube for a while has always had this ability where if you want to post something educational and it does evolve something around, say, something sexual, like learning about sex education or things like that, if you show a dildo or something like that, they're not going to take it down because the sole purpose of the video is to educate people on, proper use and how to stay healthy and blah, 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 right? How to not get STDs and all this other stuff, right? So that's kind of where the conflict is coming in between the public and YouTube. On one hand, the video, I guess, does do its job. It does show you how to nair your asshole. That is what it does. It shows you how to do it. I think there is better ways to go about it. I think he could have done it in a much less profound way. And personally, I think this type of content should have almost either have its own like section on YouTube where it's like, okay, yes, this is educational. However, we at YouTube have reviewed it, and you may or may not see some dude's asshole in a close-up shot 10 seconds into this damn video. So there is that, or they should just not allow nudity at all, because it comes to videos like this coming out and everybody being like, well, what is your policy exactly? Because yes, this is technically educational, but is this really a serious ordeal? And I think that's why the video is still up, because the guy's whole channel is stuff like this. Now, at the time of me recording this video, it is at over 22 million views and has boosted this guy's channel a lot. Now, I've done some quote-unquote research, as some might say, and from everything I've watched on his channel, it seems that this is the only video where he has any nudity in it or shows off anything whatsoever. He does have some other very questionable tutorials up on his channel that are now also kind of starting to go viral. But I think that's mainly because people saw this original video or saw this video of him nairing his butthole and are now trying to see in these other videos that seem very X-rated, if you want to say, and are going to look and see if he's doing it in those as well. And from my research and my knowledge, this is the only one that has any nudity in it whatsoever. Full disclosure, I've only watched about like 10 of his videos, and I've kind of just skimmed through them to really check for that kind of stuff, because a lot of his tutorials are not the kind of tutorials or educational videos that most people are on YouTube to watch. They're very niche, weird tutorials, to say the least. From what I've been able to find, it seems like YouTube is honestly totally okay with what this guy is doing and with this video being up, because I had heard about this video over this past weekend, and I expected the entire video to be taken down and maybe YouTube would let it run its course a little bit and then tear down the video or whatever. But you can still head right over to his channel and watch it right now if you really feel like you need to see that type of content right now. But I mean, I guess if you've always wondered how to use hair remover on your Dirt Star, then this video is definitely going to be educational for you and might help you quite a bit. I don't know if that's exactly what you're trying to do, but yeah. Anyways, like I said earlier when I was diving around his channel, he does have other strange videos up and continues to post very questionable content, but in my head, I guess it means that he probably didn't do this video for like clout or to just kind of have that shock factor in a video. It seems like this guy just really wants to educate people on how to do all sorts of things that function in and or around your back hole, to say the least. Now, I don't know why he does it this way. I don't know if the guy does this stuff for a living or like promotes this stuff or whatever. I really haven't dug into this guy's entire history over one viral video, because at the end of the day, I do believe that this is probably going to be his only viral video unless he starts just outright showing everything all the time. But again, he hasn't done that before. He's never shown his parts on YouTube, at least to my knowledge, right? So I think YouTube's honestly probably going to keep it up so long as he doesn't switch to that, since all of his other videos are educational, even though they're weird and they're not the educational videos you would want children watching. They are adult-themed educational videos on how to do certain things, and they do serve their purpose. It's just, I don't know if YouTube's the correct platform for all this type of content. I mean, I get it. I understand that some people in some particular groups or parties or whatever might want to learn how to do these certain things. But I don't know if this video is necessarily the greatest option, because I've even heard of people, when a video goes viral, for instance, it kind of pops up on everybody's feed all the time, whether it's something you have watched before or not. YouTube does try to push their more viral content out there because that's what keeps bringing people back to the platform. And I've already seen some stories of parents having their kids getting this video recommended to them. Now, whether that's on the parent for not turning on like age restriction for the platform, or if maybe the kid just had already been watching weird stuff like that, I don't know. But that is one aspect that I think people need to take into account, because there's a lot of videos like this where the channel's whole purpose is to kind of have that shock value. And I remember growing up on, old school YouTube where there were some very questionable viral videos on the platform that didn't get taken down for very long, because at the time YouTube really didn't have a ton of restrictions on what you could and couldn't do. Yes, you couldn't obviously post like fully pornographic videos or anything like that, but some of them were able to kind of sneak through the cracks and they went viral because of it. And those videos would end up getting taken down eventually once they kind of became viral and YouTube was a lot more aware of what was going on in those videos. But nowadays, YouTube is so strict on what they allow on their platform, because they've almost tried to make this platform a family-friendly ordeal instead of just having, like, I know they have YouTube Kids now, but they still almost force every other channel. Like, even mine, I'm not a big YouTuber by any means, obviously. And even to an extent, I can see that if I talk about topics that might be a little more PG-13-esque or R-rated topics, like politics or things along those lines that might be a little more controversial, my video isn't going to get near as many views as something that's a little more kid-friendly. Maybe I don't swear as much. The topic's a little more, PG-esque, maybe PG-13. So YouTube is definitely trying to keep that family-friendly image. But anyways, guys, that's all I got for you today. I hope you did enjoy this quote-unquote educational content. If you did, please leave me a like, comment, and of course, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Links to the video and my socials will be down in the description. I don't know if you want to watch the video, but I'll link it. Screw it. If you want to watch it, it's down below. Also, don't forget to come check me out over on Twitch, where I am live almost every single day. And until next time, guys, Godspeed.
I lost my best friend to 23. She left her body in Harvard about